On the other end of my call is someone I greatly admire. When I was prepping for this interview, I was reading through some of his posts and they really resonated with me. His on screen work is always so grounded and powerful. He has this rare ability to embody every scene with depth and effortless emotion, and I'm excited to learn more on how he brings that to life. Eric Brody, welcome to VertiChat with Mads.
What is up? That was a hell of an intro right there. Thank you for that. Let's
You're
make it
welcome.
happen.
My first question is so standard. Can we start off with you telling me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, for sure. So born and raised in Florida, but playing sports all my life. Got into modeling, acting stuff probably about just under a decade ago. Then made the transition out to LA, and have been going back and forth since. But after tapping into the vertical world starting in 2023, I have had the blessed opportunity to travel around the world, meet cool people, and tell amazing stories.
And I can't thank you enough for that.
Yeah, of
Seriously.
course, of course. Happy to be here. Yeah, it's awesome.
Like until recently, I didn't know you were a book cover model.
Yeah. That was actually that probably started like 2 years ago. But the thing is, like, you'll book a book cover, and then you don't see the book cover until like a year, sometimes a year and a half later. Um, so I mean, yeah, they take a very long time to come out. But yeah, that's a very fascinating world as well. I actually just did a book cover shoot last night. So hopefully there'll be some more posts coming soon.
I'm excited. I still haven't bought any of the books. I just
Hell yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not that mad. I'm just disappointed, but it's all right. Totally kidding.
I would rather watch your verticals.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Love a good vertical.
Because you're actually in them and it's with a book cover, it's somebody else's words, you're just on the cover.
This is very true. You are correct.
The other half of that question you already answered, so I'm not even going to ask it.
Hey, let's go. Telepathy. That's how we roll.
Hallelujah.
We're linked. Nice.
With your modeling, you communicate without dialogue. What's your look technique for expressing an emotion for a single shot?
Yeah, so I actually started out modeling before acting, and I think that helped me with a bit of like the embodiment of whatever I'm trying to create. So whether it's like commercial modeling, fitness modeling, fashion modeling, I kind of just try to, I mean, it's cliche to sound, embody the character that I'm trying to portray, whether it's like even just like modeling as a fashion model, you're essentially acting, um, but you're modeling. So I mean, it's not just about standing in front of the camera, hitting a pose. Like I want to be able to like feel something, you know. So I just try my best to embody the art of whatever I'm trying to create.
And how did that shape the way that you approach your acting?
Um, I think just with like the full character embodiment and stuff like that. I'm very passionate about like, I like playing characters that are not like me at all, and I like bringing sort of new characters to life, whether that's just from my imagination or like prep that I'll put in. But I think there's an element where it can be a bit right when I get a new character, it can be a bit scary to like look at them, and then obviously once you get closer and closer to the project, the more you prep, the more you become familiar with this character, and then for me, there's no better feeling in my life than sort of merging um, myself and try and get in the psyche of the character.
Which you do brilliantly, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I
You're
try my
welcome.
best.
Have you always wanted to be an actor?
No, I wanted to be a professional athlete for a lot of my life. I come from like a family of athletes as well. Then as I was going through school, like I said, I tapped into the modeling world a little bit. Did a couple of short films and commercials, and then once I did my first feature, it was just completely all in. There's no other feeling that I've had in my life where I was like, "This is what I'm gonna do," until the day I die for the rest of my life. Yeah, I love it so much.
And I am 100% here for it.
Cheers. Cheers.
How did you get into verticals though? Like from the feature film and that?
Yeah, so I was getting some requests back in 2023, um, through like social media, and then some producers and stuff were going through my agents, and it was still like a really brand new thing. And even my agent, who's like an older Hollywood guy, um, we're kind of talking about the verticals, didn't really like understand them a little bit. We didn't know if it's like a social media movie or what. A couple went by. We let a couple go by, and then my first one actually was in Lithuania. And I mean, I get just had the thought process. I was like, yeah, it would be pretty sweet to go to Lithuanian film. I had no idea what I was getting myself into actually. Got out there, and I mean, I think some people can look at verticals a different way, but I mean, it's still just like you're still just making art, you're still acting. So I mean, I've absolutely loved it since. So since 2023, it's been pretty nonstop.
A lot of people view them as cringe. I did at first, but and then like I dove into it
Yeah, for sure.
and I'm just lost now. Like
Yeah,
it's really bad.
yeah. I mean, what's wrong with a little cringe, you know? So it can be
It
fun.
works. It works.
It works.
For your first vertical, did you actually like have to learn basketball or is that one of the sports that you played?
Grew up playing all sorts of sports with like my siblings and my homies and stuff, like in the neighborhood courts. So I've never played like in a league or anything like that, but I've definitely played my fair share of basketball. So and being my first vertical, that was an amazing one to jump into because anything with sports I absolutely love. So that was a sweet role to bring to life.
You've done like a lot of like the CEO ones though, or like
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
no.
suit
I've
and
done a good amount of,
ties.
yep, I've done a good amount of CEO ones. Although recently there's some new ones that are be coming out where I dove into like the world of an anti-hero. So I played a couple of those guys where I have one coming out on the 25th on Drama Box. Um, and that one I played an anti-hero and I lost my mind on that one. So I'm excited for that one to come out. It was a very intense character.
Well, like lost your mind in the show or like
No, I
in
lost my
real life?
mind at no, no, no. Like playing the character. The character
Okay.
essentially was a bit of a nutcase. You can actually see the trailer right now on Drama Box.
Pauses recording, goes and watches the trailer. Like, you know, I'm lucky I have a subscription.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one to come out.
What would you say your like favorite one has been? Like your favorite role has been so far?
Ooh, vertical you're talking about?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I mean, usually I'm pretty biased with like the one that I just finished or about to do is my favorite. And then looking back though, I think that one that's coming out on the 25th has to be up there. Um, the Drama Box one. I think that one was just one of the most intense characters I've played in a vertical where it almost felt like I was bringing a character to life that was in like a feature or um, a show or something like that. And that felt different for certain verticals rather than the CEO guys who are decently stoic and stuff. You got to keep that CEO persona. However, this one I was able to lash out and show a wide range of emotions that my character felt in the moment. Yeah,
I'm so excited to see it now.
yeah, yeah. It was cool.
It was really hard for me to watch that one with Jake Galuccio,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
where you were the like antagonist.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Where I was playing the villain a little bit.
I was
Well,
like, no, no.
yeah, there's some more villain ones. If you didn't like that one, there's some more intense villain ones that are going to be coming out.
Yes, I'll have to adapt.
Yeah, you'll have to that. Yeah, bringing villains to life are awesome.
But like you portrayed it so well. Like
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
I was like,
Thank
this
you.
is so different though. Like,
Yeah.
how do you choose which vertical projects to take? Like, what's the criteria that's most important to you?
I think just like the minute I read the script, if there's just a fascination in my mind, um, of the character, in a moment where I want to understand, um, why this character thinks the way that they do. Um, and I mean also just good stories as well. I mean, I think these verticals, the more and more that these things are coming out, the bigger that they're getting, the stories are also progressing, which means the characters are progressing. And I like now at least I really like just like deep characters, um, characters that require a lot of prep for me to fully understand them, and characters that excite me.
What, like villains that finally have an arc?
Yeah, no, villains have an arc, but I think my favorite right now, which is always evolving, is playing the anti-hero. Yeah, those are some of my favorites.
As someone who models and acts, do you have a different preparation ritual for each format?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think even from character to character, it's pretty different. I think every role I play can be different um, depending on the character. And I think recent characters I've been playing really intense ones, like I mentioned before, like the anti-hero, which required um, a lot more empathy to like fully understand them, which took a bit more preparation time. And I think with that said, I'm someone who like I'm a pretty introverted guy. I like to spend a lot of time by myself, and I think that helps me um, formulate the psyche of the character. I think modeling wise, um, I think it's a bit different. Obviously, each shoot can be completely different as well. But I think just like preparation for me is absolutely everything. I think if you don't prepare your prepare your ass off, then I mean you're gonna get to set and the nerves are gonna be there. And I think even with the vertical world, sometimes um, you can never prepare too much, is what I'm saying.
What, like, know exactly what is going like on through everyone's story. So what do I
Yeah,
have like more of an understanding of yours?
right, right. I mean, I think you can kind of learn more about your character by learning about everyone else's as well. Because I mean, they have a certain viewpoint on your character. And I mean, even just in real life, everyone thinks that like you know yourself super well, but sometimes people will tell you things from like their perspective, and it can formulate different things in your mind about like, wait, maybe they have a good point of kind of who I am, and you can kind of take that in. So yeah,
So you have like an alternate perspective of
yeah,
your
definitely.
character.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's great. I don't think there can ever be too much um, information or too much preparation to learn about your character.
How does acting in a vertical frame change the way that you move, react, and express emotion on camera?
Yeah, that took me some adjusting actually, because um, I'm a full body type of actor. I like to move around a lot, and obviously in a vertical frame, the minute you move, especially in your close-ups, the minute you move a couple inches to your right, you're going to be completely out of the camera. So that took some adjusting. So it's a lot on the face. It's a lot of facial reactions. It's a lot of facial um, features that are being portrayed, and just less like full body movements, except in the wide shot. So I just use it as sort of like just practice in a different technique. It's just a different technique, and the more you do them, the more familiar it gets.
Well, how many verticals have you done now?
I think I think I'm in my 30s. Yeah. I mean, I legit have like, I think there's like 25 that are in the vault right now. I did, I was just out in China for like 90 days. Um, I did 9 projects that time, went back again, did like 5 more. I mean, I think only one of those has come out. I just did some in Vancouver and LA that are still waiting to come out, but like I said, the next one comes out here on the 25th, and I think shortly after that, more and more will be shortly flowing out.
Do you ever sleep?
No, I do sleep. I do sleep. I mean, when you're filming these things, it's definitely hard to get your good 8 hours in. But in between projects, as long as I'm not like completely back to back, I try and get a couple of days to catch up sleep.
Do you even eat? Like, are you a fucking
Again,
robot?
sometimes maybe no, but again, whenever you're filming it, it's hard to get like the right amount. But also like that's also the beauty of like the immersiveness. I mean, you're filming this hour and a half movie in 8 days. I mean, that's extremely immersive. You're doing 12 hour days, some usually more. I mean, sometimes they can be like the 15-hour days. And I mean, you're just going from scene to scene to scene that's sporadically spread out in the movie, and a very wide range of emotions throughout the day. Where it's not like a feature and you're doing 4 scenes a day, or even less sometimes, and you have a bunch of takes on it. So you got to be present the whole time. Because I mean, sometimes you'll get one, two, three takes on it, and then you're moving on. So you better be present in that moment. So it's good. It's good practice for sure.
I'm gonna repeat my question. Do you ever sleep?
Yes, yes, I do sleep. I will repeat my answer and say yes, I do sleep. I try my best.
Are you sure?
No, you're right. You caught me. I don't sleep.
That's a lot of hours.
Yeah, yeah, it's a
How do
lot. I
you
mean,
like mentally cope with that?
it's tough. I mean, it's tough. Like I said, just like the immersiveness of it all is a beautiful thing because you're like sort of like you're immersed as a character for 8 days straight, and you really don't get out of it. At least for me, at least for like my style. And then afterwards, it can be a little bit to like fully break yourself free from the character. And it can be a little tough when you go right into another one because sometimes you have like a couple of days in between to prep for your next one. But I usually like to have a couple of days off in between just to like fully escape from one character and learn another and prepare for another.
Am I allowed to like ask what you do to try and let go of a character? Is that's not too personal, is it?
No, no, definitely not. Definitely not. I think just getting back to like my routine as Eric helps me. Um, which I spend a lot of time like by myself, whether that's like working out or just going on walks. And I think it's just like constant talking in your own mind, um, sort of about the process that you just went through. And I mean, do your best to bring back your own personal kind of thoughts. And I think the isolation does help a little bit. And then just getting back, talking to just people that you talk to in your life also helps. But I think sometimes, at least the one I did in Vancouver, the drama box project that comes out on the 25th, that character stayed me with a bit longer, um, because it was such an intense character. So I think it took me I mean, it took me like a bit more than a week after that one to just like fully escape. And it kind of felt weird to go back into society a little bit, but um, it's definitely worth it every time. Like I wouldn't change a damn thing.
And we're glad to have you back in society, by the way.
Happy to be here, guys. Happy to be here.
I'm sorry, but I have to bring up that that video. Is that Rachel that made?
Oh, Rachel did make that. Yeah, in China. In China.
I lost my shit.
The one with Kiki as well. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a fun one.
I could not stop laughing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We were all cracking up watching that one back too. Because
The
we had
fact
no idea what people were saying until the end, so it was great.
they called you out something shocking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There was, yeah.
Oh Jesus! I'm sorry. That was just like the first thing that I thought.
No, it's funny. That was a funny video. That was a funny video. Yeah, Rachel's cool.
I was talking to her today, and she's like, "I've just been like taking all of the ham or whatever off sets and feeding the cats."
I think I saw that. I think I saw that on her social media. That's a very Rachel thing to do.
And I was like, I'm living vicariously through you right now.
Yeah,
I would do the same thing.
yeah, you are a cat lady, so that makes sense.
Thank you.
Of course.
When you're starting a new script, what's the process of developing your characters? Do you like start with like physicality, voice, backstory? Like where do you start as like a base?
Yeah, that's a good question. I usually start with, I mean, reading the script from top to bottom, at least in these verticals, a good 5 times, all the way through. Usually the first time is still trying to like paint the pictures and stuff in your mind, and the more you read it, the more visions and stuff I'm able to create about like each individual scene, thoughts about my character, relationships that I have in the story. So I mean, once I'm able to like fully get like the visions in my mind, um, then I start looking. It's like a more deeper dive into the script, like scene by scene, to really figure out obviously who my character is, obviously the objectives I have in the story. Then I go straight to the backstory. And I mean, sometimes it's not always there, especially in a vertical, kind of like where your character came from in the past. But I think it's also our job as bringing the character to life to know that. So I do my best to identify just like the past of my character, and obviously never, especially the villains and the anti-heroes, just like never judge them. I mean, like never judge them. I mean, everyone essentially, even if you're a villain, like a villain thinks that they're a hero. You know, a villain never thinks that like they're the villain. Um, even like messed up people in real life, like they think they're doing good. So I mean, that's like the part of like where the compassion comes in. Um, just like understanding my character, not necessarily like relating with them sometimes, but more so just understanding like why they are the way that they are. And I think with the backstory, I think that helps. And then intense characters, sometimes I journal as the characters. I try and like think character thoughts, just write down all sorts of stuff. There's never like a certain method. It's just all sorts of stuff, whatever I think of, and that'll help me get closer and closer and closer to fully mesh myself with the character.
You get so deep into it. I've seen some people just glaze right over the top of it. Like they're there to do a job and not, you know,
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that sometimes too. Um, but I mean, I love this. Like, I love this so much. This is my favorite thing to do in life. So I think how you do anything is how you do everything. I mean, if you're going into certain stuff with the mindset of like, yeah, but this is just something smaller. I'm gonna wait for that really big opportunity, and then I'll kind of go all out. And it's just like I'm not too sure if you're gonna be prepared to go all out if you're not doing it now. So I try to do everything as if it's the biggest thing that I've ever done. And then, I mean, you can look back at it and you have no regrets whatsoever. Um, Even if sometimes like the story's not portrayed as you kind of thought, at least you were present moment to moment and you gave it your all. So that's what I'm here to do.
has like a director ever said anything to you that made you like change the view of your character and the way that you portray it?
Um, Usually like the visions that I'll have and like being in the psyche of the character, that's usually pretty consistent. But I mean all the times on every project the director will usually on these you'll kind of do like the first take based off of whatever you think, the preparation that you think, and if the director wants to kind of like twist things around a little bit, they're like, yeah, why don't you try it this way? And then sometimes I'll be like, yeah, but like why? I like something like the why, and you know, I could tell you the why, and then maybe different things about your character that you never thought of, and then you're like, oh, that's yeah, that's fascinating. Let's do it. I'm very good about if any sort of director wants me to take a turn on or try something else. There's never any harm in that, and it's exciting to kind of do in the moment as long as I'm completely present in the moment. I can sort of move around and change things on a fly.
How do you find common ground with a character that is like very different from the real you?
I think learning more and more and more about their past and what makes them the way they are, because I think a lot of us more than we realize, are decently similar. Not like the exact things that we go through in life, but the perspectives that you have on them. Um, I mean, none of us are perfect people. None of us have lived a perfect life. We've all been through some shit. I think looking back at it, you can kind of relate and have empathy with certain characters. And even if the exact circumstance isn't the same, sometimes your viewpoint on the circumstance can be very similar. And I think that helps sort of understand and have compassion for the character.
Being a vertical actor obviously comes with its own set of challenges. Is there a skill that you've had to learn for a specific role or to get a role?
Mm. Yes, let's see. I mean the basketball one, I've never played like that intense. When I got out there to Lithuania, um, the extras on the other team that we were playing against were massive professional Lithuanian basketball players, who at any point could probably dunk over me. So I mean that was actually pretty exciting to like actually learn different plays in basketball, different like spin moves and crossovers and stuff like that against these massive Lithuanian dudes. Um, so, so looking back at that was sweet. That was one of my favorites.
That's the first one that I've ever had, like, say sport.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. And then I did
Well, like,
a and then the one of the features I did, Lick, the one that's on Amazon Prime.
I
Of
haven't
course, I
watched
had.
it. It's on my to watch list. I'm so sorry. I
Okay, well,
work.
I'm not gonna say anything to spoil anything. However, I had to be a lead singer of a rock band. Um, so I mean, that was also bringing that to life. I had to learn some new skills.
I've seen like little glimpses, but I
Yeah,
work.
that was a cool project. No, no, you're all good. But I'm not gonna say anything to spoil that for you. So enjoy and let me know what you think.
100%. It's on my to watch list. You guys like give me a massive to watch list.
I'm sorry. I'll tell everyone else to tighten up. We should not be doing that for you. We apologize.
No, I would rather like I'd rather you guys like because one of like the questions in the get to know you is what's your favorite movie? Don't answer it right now. Um, but the amount of people that have told me to watch their favorite movie and it's all been like the same movie.
Really? Now I'm
Yeah,
curious what it's been.
La La Land.
Oh, I mean, if you haven't seen, you got to see La La Land. That was an
I
amazing,
haven't
it's
seen
not my favorite movie, but it was an amazing movie.
I haven't seen it. Like,
Yeah, great film.
what do you hope people feel when they watch your work?
Mm. Mm. Again, I think each character that I play, you're gonna feel something else, but the most important thing is that I hope you feel something. Um, because I mean, as long as I'm sort of there in the moment, I'm feeling stuff the whole time. So I mean, whenever I'm especially playing like some anti-heroes, um, maybe just relating to maybe certain things in your life. And I mean, it's obviously tough whenever you're playing like a villain who doesn't have an arc. Um, I mean, you're really not going to like them, and that's obviously the point of the character. But I think it's just like, I mean, art is life. I mean, life is art. I mean, you can kind of relate certain, even if it's a crazy vertical story, there's certain pieces, there's certain experiences that you can kind of relate to in your own life. And I think, especially these verticals, if people are watching them and they're happy, um, and they're enjoying them, and even if they're going through certain things in their own life, if it can kind of get you out of that, and put a smile on your face, even if it's a sad story, but sort of just get you out of whatever you're kind of thinking. Um, that's obviously that's obviously one of my goals because I mean stories do that for me too. Whenever I'm watching a movie and we're all human, we all go through things, but sometimes it can be a good escape. And then when you go back to your life, then you can kind of go after it from a different lens. So Um, I mean, my main thing is just making people happy. If I can make as many people happy as possible, and even if that means playing a very dark role for the benefit of other people's happiness, I will do it every single time.
But we want you to stay happy too.
I'm happy. I'm happy. Yep, I am very happy.
What, playing the darker role?
I'm happy playing the darker role. Yeah, it's an like I love playing dark characters. I mean, obviously in the moment you're not happy because you're in the character's sort of mind, but before and afterwards, I'm very happy. And even afterwards, I'm happier playing that character than if I hadn't played that character. So, listen, I absolutely love what I do. Even if I lose my mind in the process a little bit, I would never change it for anything. Like, I love it. I love it so much.
And we appreciate the shit out of you.
I
But we
appreciate it.
also want you to like keep your mind.
Yeah, yeah. I want to keep my mind too, but sometimes it fades away. But we're back. Right now, I have it, so that's a good thing.
Okay, we'll just live in the moment then.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Live in the moment.
What's your biggest fear as an actor?
Biggest fear as an actor? Um, that's a tough question. I mean, I try my best, even in my personal life, not to live with any fears. I really don't fear much. Um, Even as an actor, I don't really fear much, but I think sometimes just getting myself as present as possible is obviously my number one goal, and just being like just absolutely immersed in the moment. And sometimes all sorts of things happen in life, and I mean you're thinking about all sorts of stuff, but you also have this project you got to get done. So I mean, I guess it hasn't happened yet, but I think it'd be horrible that if I was going through some crazy stuff in my personal life, maybe at the same time as filming a project, that would be extremely difficult and not something that I ever want to go through, but I'm sure at some point it will.
And I pray for you that it doesn't happen.
Thank you. Yeah, same. I hope so. I hope so as well. But there's so much in life we cannot control. There is so much. I mean, I hold everything with open arms. So I mean, whatever kind of comes, it flows, and all we can do is deal with things the best we can. That's really it.
There are so many more questions I want to ask, but like you're on a short time, and I talk,
No,
but
you're good. I
like,
mean, hey, who's to say we can't do a part two?
are you serious?
Yeah, of course, no problem.
If you could shine a spotlight on one of your verticals for viewers as a must watch, which vertical would it be and why?
It is going to be my next one that is coming out on the 25th on Drama Box. It is called After I Died, He Went Mad. It's a very intense story, a very wide range of emotions. It felt like it was shot like a feature. My co-star was Kirby. She's an amazing actress. My first time working with her. We had a lot of fun on the project. The cast was great, and I think it's just a story that there's not many verticals like this. So it's not like a typical CEO one or mafia one. And I think bringing that to life was at least very special to me and one of my favorite characters I played. So after I died, he went mad. 25th on Drama Box.
I will clip that and post it everywhere.
Let's go.
Promotions. Free
Love it.
promotions.
Love it. You're
You know.
amazing.
Thanks. I saw like a TikTok of Kirby's. You, did you see it?
Which one? I don't have TikTok, but
Oh,
she was there getting me to do TikToks. So
I lost my shit. You were sitting on the lounge and she was roasting you and she called you a Tron for having your glasses.
oh, I think that was these exact shades. Yeah, yeah. Listen, every set that yeah, she was roasting me for these shades. It never goes unnoticed. Every set that I'm on for these verticals, I wear these shades a lot, even inside and stuff, and I just get absolutely flamed by the by my co-stars, but I'm here for it. I mean, it's not going to stop me from wearing these shades.
Get to know Eric.
Ooh,
Question one. Favorite animal?
silverback gorilla.
What?
Yeah, they're badass.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cat person or a dog person?
dog.
Favorite food?
Favorite food? I don't have it often because I need to make sure I have abs for verticals, otherwise I won't get hired. However, favorite food is going to be pesto and gnocchi with like some filet mignon on top. I could have that 7 days a week.
I need to like Google what that is.
What? It's just like you never had a gnocchi before?
I think we call it gnocchi.
It's like the little um it's like a little like potato pasta. Yeah. With like pesto sauce, homemade pesto sauce and some steak on top. Steak is my go-to. Like I could have beef every single meal.
Steak is amazing.
Yeah, I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
But do you cremate yours?
What do you mean?
How do you like it cooked?
What style? Medium.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean there's only one correct answer, and that's the answer. You know, that's it. Medium.
Favorite color?
Blue, light blue.
Dream country to visit?
Actually, Australia. Funny that you're
Proud.
here, but actually Australia. Yeah, there's a lot of things on my bucket list there.
Like what?
I want to go cage dive with great white sharks. That's one of my bucket list of things to do over there. Surfing over there would be sick. Scuba diving over there would be sick. I love the beach. I mean, like the beach is my thing. I grew up like going to beaches and stuff, and I think that's one of the best beaches to go to in the world. So going to the Great Coral Reef would be spectacular.
I'm gonna ask that you go anywhere except Bondi
Okay, why is this?
because it's not even a good beach.
Okay, okay. I heard there's some good surfing though. Eh, and it'd be cool to see some crazy animals as well. Maybe getting like a fist fight with a kangaroo. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's not true though.
No?
Like, sort
I've
of
seen a
actually,
video of a
maybe.
guy getting in a fight with a kangaroo because the kangaroo like is going after a dog or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
I was
wouldn't
gonna say
mind putting that on my resume.
I've had three pet kangaroos, so
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
it's weird. I know.
That's pretty
Aussie with pet
gnarly.
kangaroos.
Do you eat kangaroo or no?
Do I eat it?
Yeah.
No. It's like a rare commodity. Depends where you find
Okay.
it
Okay. True.
because they're technically a pest here.
Mm,
So they're like even though they're like, you know, our Australian national
right.
animal,
Right.
they're technically classified as a pest still.
Damn, that's messed up.
Yeah. No, you won't just find one sitting on the side of the road. Like they're actually you gotta actually look for them.
You gotta look for them. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. I'll be looking for them.
Whatever you do, don't hit a wombat with your car.
Don't hit a wombat with my car. Okay, let me write that down. Okay, we're good.
They will literally ruin the front end. They've written off cars.
Damn,
Yeah,
those guys are
yeah,
strong.
yeah, they are. Favorite season?
Summer. Oh yeah, I want it to be burning hot. I want to walk outside and I want to be dripping sweat. I love humidity. I love the sun. I despise the cold. Yes,
Come and experience an Australian summer.
I will.
The road melts.
Good.
No, it's not. Because when we wear our thongs on the road, they get stuck in the road.
Oof.
Yeah,
That
so
would
like
that would.
start walking, and then next minute your thongs are just like on the road. Like,
That would be a nightmare. That would be a nightmare. However, I'd rather have that than being cold. And I've been
no,
in cold places recently, and I've been looking forward to going back where it's warm.
I could imagine.
Yeah, it's more so. I'm born and raised in Florida, so I am used to the heat, and my favorite things to do are outside and nature and stuff, like the beaches and
Yeah,
hikes and everything. So I don't want to go to the beach when it's cold. Be a psychopath.
true.
Not saying that I'm not, but you'd be a psychopath.
Like our summer is around Christmas.
Whoa.
Yeah, so every
That
Christmas is hot.
that's a trip. That's something
Yeah,
I'd be here for. I don't like the whole snowy Christmas thing. I mean, everyone says that.
I I want to
Yeah,
experience a white Christmas.
yeah, everyone, even people in America love the whole white Christmas thing. But no, I want a sweaty Christmas. That's what I want.
Christmas, Christmas.
Yeah, I want a sweaty Christmas.
We'll switch.
Let's switch. I'm
You
down.
come.
Let's do it.
I'll experience your summer. You experience mine.
Sounds good.
Done. Favorite actor.
Christian Bale,
Favorite movie.
The Dark Knight. Have you
Favorite
seen
music
it? I'm
genre.
sure you've
No.
seen it.
No.
Okay.
See, I told you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, next question.
So there's not going to be a part two? No.
There will be a part two, and we're talking about The Dark Knight the whole time.
Okay. I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Okay. Okay.
Just dropped my fidget toy. Favorite music genre.
Favorite music genre? I'm gonna go. Honestly, that's been changing a lot recently. I've been listening to a lot of like older music now, like some like Elton John, some of that stuff I've been into. But one of my favorite artists is Kid Cudi, so I do like a chill hip hop. That's sort of what he is. Nothing like too riled up, nothing too upbeat. But I like chill music. Yeah, I'm a pretty chill guy, so
Favorite singer and song.
favorite singer and song. I'm gonna go favorite song. I'm gonna go Rocket Man by Elton John. An artist. I'll say Kid Cudi.
I don't know if I've actually heard of them.
If you've
I'm
heard some
sorry.
songs, you might know. Like Pursuit of Happiness is one of his favorite. Um, that song's amazing. He
I've
has
seen
so many
them.
he has so many bangers.
Seen the movie In Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, movie is fantastic.
All those like sentimental movies. Oh my God, they just get me like really in my feels.
Yeah, I love him. I love
It's
him.
really bad. Have you seen The Green Mile?
Green Mile. I don't
I think
know.
it's
Maybe.
I think it's got Tom Hanks. Oh.
If it's Tom
Mm.
Hanks, I've probably seen it. I love that man.
Yeah, it's Michael Clark Duncan, Tom Hanks.
Hmm. I'm not too sure if I've seen it. I gotta check it out. I don't know, honestly. I'm gonna check it out after this though. I'm always looking for new movies. I like old movies a lot as well.
Paul Edgecombe, the head guard of a prison, meets an inmate, John Coffey, a black man who is accused of murdering two girls. His life changes drastically when he discovers that John has a special gift.
Nice,
Hmm.
nice.
So,
Yeah,
story
I'll
by
check that
is it
out.
Stephen or Stephen King? I think it's like the one that wrote it, like did it.
Oh, Stephen King, yeah.
Yeah, Stephen King. City life or country life?
Country Life for sure.
Hmm. Biggest pet peeve.
Biggest pet peeve is gonna be when people stand on moving escalators in the middle of the walkway and no one else behind them can walk down because they're standing in the middle. That that really gets me going. That gets me going. You know what I'm talking about too. Or even like on like the moving, the walkway things when people just have the sick audacity to stand in the middle of the walkway with all their luggage so no one else behind them can walk by. It's insane. I see it all the time in airports. It's insane.
No,
You can clip that.
no. I am one of
Yeah.
those people.
Are you one of those people? Why do you stand in the middle? Just go to the side and do it. I never understand. Like, I have no problem with standing on those things. Sometimes you don't want to walk down. I don't care. I do that too. But I stand on the sides. The people that do have to get somewhere can walk by.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm from a small, like, not a small country town, but like I'm from country town.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know city etiquette, apparently.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good one.
I guess I just better not do any of that. You.
Yeah. If I see you in an airport, oh yeah,
I'm sorry in advance.
I will be saying some things.
No. Name three things you can't live without.
Um, my dog. Um, my peace of mind. Um, I think living living in nature, like living near beaches or mountain. Like I need to live somewhere, majority of my time where I can spend long periods of alone time outside. I think that helps me with everything.
Well, then when you come to Australia, you can do heaps of that
Hell yeah,
because there's just country everywhere.
amazing.
Describe yourself in 5 words or less.
5 words or less.
Or one sentence. I've had to reword this question so many times
Okay,
because they all just give me one sentence.
okay. Um, mm, I'll say a chill, peaceful artist that loves what they do. That's what I'd say.
And thank you for being chill. Otherwise, I would have literally lost my shit doing this.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I'm chill.
I got so worked up.
No, I'm very laid back, so all good.
I appreciate this a
Of
lot.
course, of course.
This is like a quick game of Would You Rather.
Okay,
Like it's categories edition though.
fun.
Would you rather play the mysterious lover or open book boyfriend?
Open book boyfriend.
Friends to lovers or enemies to lovers?
Friends to lovers or enemies to lovers? Enemies to lovers.
Rich CEO or struggling artist?
Struggling artist.
Love triangle drama or devoted single love interest?
Devoted single love interest.
Forbidden romance or fairy tale love story?
Forbidden romance.
They're always the best ones to watch too.
Oh yeah.
Playing the one who gets the girl or the heartbreaker?
Both.
I've never had somebody say both to that one. What?
Both.
Hmm. Happy ending romance or bittersweet love story?
Romance is bittersweet. Bittersweet love story.
First love forever or second chance romance?
Second chance romance.
Redemption or revenge?
Redemption.
This is a quick this or that. Shirtless scenes or suit and tie scenes?
Shirtless scenes. For sure.
Because nobody wants to wear a suit, right?
Yeah. For sure. Shirtless, yeah.
Do your own stunts or use a stunt double?
My own stunts.
A character like you or complete opposite?
Complete opposite.
Method acting or natural instinct?
I think a lot of those can be similar, method and natural instinct, but I mean, natural instinct um, is always most important whenever you're in the moment, but I do like a lot of certain techniques from method.
Night shoots or early morning shoots?
Early morning shoots.
It shows because you were up so early talking to me.
Yeah. Yeah. 6 a.m. interview.
Emotionally vulnerable types or strong silent types?
Emotionally vulnerable types.
Intuitive approach or character research deep dives?
Character research deep dives.
Indie film or blockbuster?
I think that depends on the story, but being in a blockbuster film would be spectacular.
You're headed there soon anyway. We know it.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. And last one, protagonist or antagonist?
That's also one where I want to say both, but I mean, I think I want to say a cross between the two, and I'm going to go anti-hero. Starting off absolutely horrible and then working my way back. Sometimes you don't get it, but I mean, I think recently a lot of villains have been exciting me.
I've actually been excited to watch a lot of the arcs that have been
Yeah,
created for the villains lately. They've
yeah,
actually got a reason to hate people.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
That is all my questions.
Nice.
Thank you very, very much for being patient with me.
No, of course, no problem. Anytime. Seriously, thanks for setting this up. I know it's super early or late for you, however you look at it, but
No.
it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, it was nice to meet. It was nice to finally meet you. Like,
For sure, for sure. Yeah, it took a little bit, but we made it happen.